get his ass now.
We are live. How about that?
There you go.
What's up, Hillbilly? We are known for being late. The suspense sets the pace.
That's it.
All right. So good evening, everybody. As always, you got Vanguard here and Absentee, along with Mr. Saxman. We're all coming out tonight and talk a little bit. I don't know what my screen is spazzing out on me here. There we go. That looks a little better. Maybe. Or we could do it like this.
Ooh, nice. Oh, hello.
Talk about being in the spotlight.
I know, man. I feel targeted.
Well.
And I'm off center. See?
Well, there's so many things that could be said to that comment.
Amen, brother.
Good thing that Paul Meadows not here.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure she'll come strolling in here in a minute.
She might.
She might. Out how to use that phone. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you can still play the sax.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Just damn.
I saw that.
Well, he threw it out there. I figured I'd say it. So, while we got everybody easing in here, we'll kind of go over what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Kanye, man. I like the guy, not his music personally, but he don't give a damn.
Nope, he does not.
He gives zero fucks. And that's exactly what we need. If artists would actually stand up for what they believe in, you got a few that do it, you know. But, I mean, he's out there front line. And he's like, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to talk about the non-excluding of the draft for the transgender population.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you want to just carry one gun into war, then that's your choice. This
is my rifle. This is my gun.
This one's for shooting. Now I have none.
This one's for fun. Yeah, now I have none.
Oh, shit. Well, I know when I heard that about the transgender thing and whatnot, and I'm just scratching my head saying, what kind of Jim Dandy, backwater, just stupid. Can you imagine even having this discussion in the Joint Chiefs? I mean, how does it start? You know?
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, who brings the shit up?
The military will go along with your mentally deranged cosplay, but yeah, this agency will not. You know, if you're born a boy and you got dangly parts, you're going to sign up for selective service.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, women have never had to sign up for it.
And they should.
But they fight in war. They'll fight.
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong now.
Right.
Ladies, don't get pissed off. I'm not saying a woman can't fight or can't go or doesn't want to go. I'm saying that just as a
I'm leading into my point though is you know, everybody's seen G.I. Jane. I mean, hell yeah, we've seen it. That was kind of like a launching pad for, you know, women's right to be in all branches of the military.
Yeah.
Right. So the task of going out and saying, well, I'm going to get, you know, a sex change so I can't enter into the draft. That just is crazy. Why would you even think that? Because it doesn't matter what plumbing you have. If it comes down to a war where there's a draft needed for the United States, we are already in too deep to be worrying about whose gender's what.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is there a chance that it's coming? If you're not paying attention to the news, we are at a critical moment right now. So you might want to go ahead and try to get your hands on some radiation pills. You know, even though they ain't gonna do shit, but yeah, yeah. So think about that. And yeah, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. So speaking of that, we were just talking about it behind the scenes here. Um, Apparently, the G7 is posturing up to make it very clear that they're going to stand at Ukraine's side. Now, for those of you that are not aware of military actions, that's pretty much saying, yeah, we're in. We'll do whatever's necessary to defeat Putin, right? So, what does that do? That's a threat. I mean, that's a straightforward threat to Russia. Now, should we be worried about them? They can attack on soil. Not going to happen. Okay, if they do, they're completely and utterly stupid. Now, that does not dissolve the issue of master weaponry, right? Nuclear
Yep.
warheads and so forth. Now, do we have a great defense system? Sure. Okay, pretty good. But do we have a system that can eliminate 75 at one time? That's the question. I'll go ahead and answer it for you. No, we do not. Our system will be overloaded.
Yep.
So by the time you have what's called a impulse reaction situation, which means by the time you realize the threat and then react, uh, a lot of time's gone by, and it doesn't take long for a missile to travel when they're moving at the speed that they're traveling. So by the time these 75 warheads are launched, you may be able to put in a preemptive measures for, I don't know, we'll call it 80%, right? I'll look it up and get some hard facts number for you as far as percentage wise, but it's going to scare you, and it should. If it doesn't scare you, you're crazier than I am. So
Well,
that's
the thing that a lot of people don't realize too, this isn't like war games where they're shooting them across the Pacific and the Atlantic. There's a reason why Russia kept building shit up into the Arctic, because they're going to launch from there. They're going to go over the fucking North Pole and come right over Canada right into us. And if they're using the hypersonic missiles or whatever, by the time we detect them,
yeah, it's too late.
you know, I'm not saying that it will happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying that we're on a precipice right now, like Vanguard was saying. We've not had shit like this since the Cuban Missile Crisis. And people really need to wake up and take this seriously, because it's not, and there ain't gonna be no damn winners if damn nukes pop off.
It is interesting if this past week actually watched news or read news, how many major news organizations have put out stuff like, hey, where's the best place to be in case of a nuclear war, or what can you do to protect yourselves in case of a nuclear war, blah blah blah. But it's the fact that it's put out there so nonchalantly. That is kind of creepy. I mean, yeah, you're right. This is probably the closest that we know of that we've
right.
Been,
exactly. I think this presented in a way, and Vanguard, if you need me to shut up, you tell me.
No. Go ahead. I'm looking at. I'm about to freak you out.
I think it's presented in a way to kind of numb the public.
Yeah.
And so they don't. To them, it's like yeah, I need to get that car. I need to get the check engine light checked, but the car's still running. I'll get to it next week. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh yeah.
And so they don't understand. If people understood the gravity and the stupid crooked shit that's going on right now, people be losing their shit. There'll be people marching on the Capitol and everything else raising hell. Well, I would hope, but everybody's become so kind of, it's just another day. I can still go get my latte at Starbucks and watch Survivor and Dance with the Stars. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, keep that dumb shit. Keep believing that dumb shit. You're gonna be the first one that turns to ash and blows the fuck away or starves. One or the other. If something pops off, because you ain't got a damn clue.
Right. So I'm about to freak everybody out. So first off, we can't stop it.
No.
Okay. Second thing, we've only done 3 ICBM defense tests in the United States. 3. Ain't that crazy? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we've done 3 tests to defend, which was not 100% successful, by the way. Now, here's what's going to scare the hell out of you. So 3% of the not the United States, but the world's stockpile of nuclear weapons is enough to destroy 2/3 of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than 3% of the world's stockpile of nuclear weapons will destroy 2/3 of humanity on the planet. So think about that.
Mm-hmm.
If there's 10,000 nuclear weapons, 3 of those, that'd be 30 of them, right? 30 would kill 2/3 of the United States. I mean, of the world.
Yeah.
So let that
Absolutely.
sink in a minute.
Oh yeah, and you're talking not even just from the initial blast and everything. You're talking from cold, from starvation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, disease, everything that comes, everything, all the good stuff that comes with it.
Yeah, and war crisis. You got people killing other people,
Yeah,
fighting over shit. I mean, it's the way it is, and they're not going to hit. I don't want to say you're safe out in the wilderness areas, right? Because you got to look at
Wind patterns.
the wind stream, everything. So if we get smacked on the California side, right? It
Mm-hmm.
won't take long. It'll be over here. It'll be over on the east side. It'll just drift over. But you got to think, what's the first thing they're going to hit? First thing in war is cut off supply. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking of this from I don't know if I'm gonna call it a tactical standpoint, but here's my issue with nukes being used. Do I think they could be used? Certainly, I'm not discounting that. But do I think they'd be used? Just fuck it. Let's salt the earth. I just don't see the point in doing it because it defeats the purpose. If you make everything uninhabitable, what have you won? You've killed everybody off. You can't produce crops. You've killed all the animals. What are you gonna do? You gonna eat rocks? You moving to the moon? I mean, it's kind of like the end game doesn't make sense. The end doesn't justify the means.
yeah,
Now, to use a low yield tactical nuke here and there, that's something else. But to drop ICBMs that have, multiple warheads, like what Vanguard's talking about, that wipe out the whole damn southeast with one rocket, we're not talking about the kind of shit they dropped in Hiroshima. We're talking about something that's multiples of that in one warhead.
Right. And the thing is people they get this misconception that, let's say it goes intercontinental, right? We got an intercontinental missile headed this way. It comes back into the atmosphere and it's struck down, right? You still have that waste that just got peppered all over the place.
Yep.
Just because you blow one up does not kill the threat. It kills the impact, but not the threat. So you're going to have fallout from that. So, I mean, it's pretty serious. I mean, I can't say it any nicer than what I'm about to say. Is Biden needs to shut his fucking mouth and go back in the basement. I mean, that's
I
just that
agree.
simple.
Sleeping pills and girls sold underoos.
I mean, fucker, he can't even put his pants on right.
Right.
Y'all see that?
No. Fill me in. I missed this.
So he had his pants on backwards the other day.
You've got to be shitting me.
I'm serious. Zipper in the ass crack.
That
Okay,
sounds like
okay, but think this through. Think this through. His handlers had to see that. That had to be allowed on purpose.
I,
I mean, think about it. That paves the way for Hitler.
I'm serious as a heart attack, man. He's walking. Only thing I can think of is his pants was pre-buttoned and he just pulled them on. Right, that's all I can think of.
it sounds like a really cool '80s album. Zippers
But-
in the ass crack.
Oh, I guess. The latest one from Foghat, right?
Exactly.
But I'm going. I don't know about y'all. I mean, now maybe it's me, maybe it's my taste in clothes, but I would know if my pants were on backwards, just like I would know if a t-shirt's on backwards. I mean, shit doesn't fit right. All right, just saying. So
Maybe his Sansa belt stretches both ways, man.
dude, I don't know. I just I got nothing. I'm just scratching my head saying I'm gonna have to go back and hunt that shit down just to laugh.
Oh, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh yeah, this is for real. It's on Twitter, the world of Twitter.
Of course it is.
If I can find it. There's actually a video, but I doubt it'll play.
If you can just get a still of that dumbass with his pants on backwards, that's good enough for me.
I'll get it loaded up here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Ah, shit. Let me zoom in here. All right. This thing's not very user friendly today.
Well, you know, I'm sure that the Chinese are working overtime trying to get that shit taken down.
Oh, it ain't wanting to let me share. That's not cool.
Discord. Hmm.
Here we go.
It's on YouTube, I
The
think.
video?
I'm checking. I have to go through the 800 different commercials first to get to it.
Well, if I can get it pulled up here.
Okay, it's a parody video, but it shows him walking with them on because he's walking with somebody and a bunch of people. And let me see if I can pull the link. I'll drop it in our chat. See if that works. Vanguard.
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay. They're backward. They're sure as shit backwards. I mean,
Y'all see that?
No.
Oh, that was why I added to it, wasn't it?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Oh,
I mean, just damn.
And that's who y'all voted for. Just throwing that out there.
that's right. That's y'all's president. I like ice cream. Yep.
Oh, Corn Pop was a bad dude.
He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
So,
You
yeah,
know the
there you go.
thing.
The thing, man, the thing.
I used to live in Scranton and ride a bicycle, being chased by a toaster, eating ice cream, and you never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a
worked in the
Puerto Rican
coal mine.
myself.
I used to drive a truck for the coal mines.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I mean, okay. I know we're going down a rabbit hole, but I like bashing our retarded president. I always think back to that clip of him in the '80s where he's got it's kind of like a balding mullet,
Hey.
and he's in a bar somewhere or a restaurant talking to a bunch of people, talking about basically talking about how I forget if it was something to do with minorities or something to do with the black voter or something, but he was talking about just bashing everything, saying exactly opposite what he says now, of course.
Oh yeah, that's when he's talking about putting them in cages and stuff.
And it was like, dude, you're a lying sack of shit. I mean, just worthless.
Well, he's the same one that, y'all's other president, he called him a clean, well articulated black man. So,
Oh dear Lord, Obama bin Laden.
that's right. He's clean and articulate.
Don't get me started, dude.
All right, so redirect. Which one do y'all want to talk about first? We talked about the transgender a little bit.
Let's go ahead and jump on in there and get that worked out for everybody.
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys and ladies, is this was probably setting in the back of somebody's mind that they would go get feminized in order to dodge the military draft in the event one may occur. However, that has been shot down and it is causing all types of turmoil. All types. So basically, they want to be considered full women no matter what they were born as or whatever sex change. They think that changes your Y chromosomes and all that good shit and gets you out of the draft. But that's not the case. The reason, and I'll throw this out there, the reason that men are drafted is it's not because they're stronger than women. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all this, and I'm about to talk down about men a little bit, but men are brute. Men can be programmed a lot easier than a woman can. And what am I talking about? So warriors, okay. Does any of y'all know why they yell at you? Why the drill sergeants yell at you and yell at you and yell at you? Put you in a stressful environment in the military. Because they want you to act on what they say, don't think about it. Period. Right? Now, a woman is naturally has a questioning attitude, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, men can be turned into complete savage animals in the event that it's needed. I mean, they invented sports to keep men from killing each other. You can look up the history, fact check that YouTube. Sports was actually invented to keep me. It was war games. Is basically what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the beginning of basketball. It was used. It was a stone circle placed on the top of a pillar, and they threw a head through it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my little 2 cents on it. It may not be accurate, but I just think that regardless of what gender they change themselves to, um, the draft is the draft. If it's
Well,
needed, it's needed. I
true,
don't
but
think we'll ever have one, but
if shit went sideways, you would. If you could keep enough um, infrastructure in place to implement it.
I was going to say you'd have to do the draft because right now they can't even meet quotas on getting, building up their volunteer army. So
Well,
well,
the other thing is too. I don't know if you're aware of this. I forget. I'm not sure where I saw this or read it, but the original document for set up to include all these people in the draft and whatnot. Originally, it included women. This latest version. And all the politicians said, whoa, 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 wait, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, we need to take that out because, see, all the influential people didn't want their daughters getting pulled into it. So they had to strike that part out of that.
yeah, I mean, okay, so other than the Israelis because they have to. I think when a society gets to the point where they think that they have to draft females, that culture is dead. Now, I'm all for, if you want to go out, you want to fight, go do it. Knock yourself out. Don't care.
Yeah.
But I think when a culture / society country has gotten to the point where they're like, you know what, let's draft women too, then you're done for.
well, I mean, what's next? If they start drafting women, what's next? Any able body, no matter the age, if they can hold a weapon,
Well,
what I'm saying?
here's the thing that really blows my mind and should piss people off. From the way I understand it about this whole transgender drafting thing. Okay, remember it used to be if you were the only child and you couldn't be drafted, you were exempt. Okay.
Right.
They threw that out the window this time.
Yeah, not anymore.
You can be drafted now. But
Yep.
Sean / Shauna or whatever, whichever way it was, Shauna / Sean, I'm not got confused.
Johnny.
They can't be drafted, but this only child can. So you help me with that. You're going to wipe out a fucking bloodline to fight a war we should be involved in. Possibly.
My
But
point exactly.
you're going to let this whatever the hell misfit it is. I'm sorry if I'm offending people. I'm just saying how I see it. You're going to let this be exempt. If you felt like you wanted to be a dude, all right, felt like that was you somewhere the melting pot didn't work quite out when you were being conceived and you felt like you're supposed to be a dude. As far as I'm concerned, get your ass out there. What's good for the goose is a damn gander. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Well, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If a war hits this soil, I don't think they're going to need a draft because the voluntary uptick is going to be astronomical. However, that is a double-edged sword because you could have some people that's like, well, our government's fucked anyway, so we should just let them fail. So,
Oh yeah.
And I mean, you've got people out there like that. I don't trust in the government.
You can't after what we've seen. Our own fucking government's been weaponized against damn patriots. How are you supposed to look at it any other way?
Well, I
Give me
can't hardly
one
trust the
example.
electorate.
Well, okay. What I'm saying is we've seen every cornerstone of our republic tainted and tarnished by this current administration and the fucking DNC.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be there to help? Oh, hell no. Absolutely not.
No. Yeah. That's like what's his name said. They will fund. They have fundamentally changed America. Uh, they succeeded.
I mean, I truly hope we don't end up in some kind of nuclear exchange because there's not going to be ones going to be survivors. Like I said, that's it.
Yeah, there's no winners in that.
No,
Zero.
no, and you can't prepare for it. There's all you can is pray and hope you're one of the ones that doesn't get caught in it. That's it. I mean, this isn't like the damn 50s and 60s where get under your desk, cover your head. I ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna make you get barbecued with the damn furniture. It's gonna be completely useless. I mean,
Yeah. Leave your shadow on the floor.
if the floor is still there.
If the floor's still there.
I mean, this is like igniting the sun on your city.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be nothing left. It's gonna melt shit that shouldn't melt. And these fucking politicians think that they can do this proxy bullshit, and their little bunkers and mansions and private jets, they're gonna get fucked just like we are. They just think they're above it. They might live a little bit longer than a lot of Americans, but sooner or later, they're gonna be out there scrounging like every damn body else to survive if they make it that long.
Yeah,
and their own fucking staff don't turn on them and kill them.
Correct, because if you go into a nuclear catastrophic event, those fucking titles don't mean shit.
No, They're breathing our air and eating our damn food. What do they got to contribute? They were a 40-year politician. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're no longer a valuable person of a ranked government if there's no fucking government there. Just say it.
Exactly.
Because if something like that happens, you think I'm gonna be sitting around waiting on the government to tell me what to do? Hell no.
Nope. There's gonna be some of us trying to organize, get our shit together. Because the government ain't gonna be there to do it for you. You know.
And the thing is, you can't fight a nuclear war. I mean, what are you gonna do? It hits here. What are you gonna do? You gonna jump in a boat and haul ass to Russia?
Well,
no, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna accept the fallout and try to recover what you can and try to migrate where you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's it. It's not. Mankind has never experienced that level of destruction and death. You know, one of the famous philosophers, and I can't remember who it was, they said they don't know how the Third World War was going to be fought, but they knew the fourth one would be fought with sticks and stones.
Well, it's true, because it will put us back in time, those that survive.
Yep. You know, it's. We just pray that this doesn't happen. Again, I'm still in the camp of I don't think they're going to wipe out all the infrastructure because they're going to utilize it. If you blow everything up and irradiate it, how does it help you? You know, you got to feed people. You got to utilize resources to replenish what you've used. James, you're right. He knew I was talking about. I just couldn't remember who it was. I just don't see the practicality in warfare of wiping everything out of existence.
I mean, I liked Albert Einstein, but he probably fucking voted for Biden.
He was probably right by there, that whole regiment of the 3rd Confederate Cavalry that was there with him voting. They were all there together voting,
I don't know. Did y'all see where Colorado sent out all those?
Bruh.
It was an accident, man.
Yeah,
Come
they
on,
Bullshit.
man. Come
Oh,
on,
hell.
man.
Yeah, okay.
they
Right.
sent out 30,000 fucking mail-in
Yeah.
ballots to illegals. Sure, just because they held a driver's license, okay, or
Well,
an
here,
ID.
okay. Here we go again. Why does a illegal, a non-citizen, have a driver's license? I'm waiting.
Well, they got to have somewhere to send the stimulus checks.
Right. Oh,
Hope you,
yeah, and the free phone. Did you see that the other day as well?
Yeah, you
bruh.
can't get. So there's a process. You have to get a license to be able to get a, EBT card. Okay.
I thought that's what a damn green card was. Oh wait,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry. I'm
no.
thinking illegals. Never mind. Just
Yeah, yeah,
discount
yeah.
that whole comment.
We're going to ones that jump the creek.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
so you got that going on, right? And then plus, there's an inflation stimulus check coming. I don't know if y'all are aware of that. Okay. But that's in the works. An inflation stimulus check.
How what? That's supposed to offset the, you know, how exactly does that help us?
I mean, I've probably spent $5,000 more in gas this year, so they're going to send me $300 or some stupid
Woohoo.
shit.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I, mm,
So the government is the Democratic Party. Both sides are fucked anyway, but the Democratic Party, what's her name? Boebert. What's the one that left them today?
oh, Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah,
Gabbard. Gabbard. So she left the Democratic Party. Didn't say she was going Republican, but she left the Democratic Party.
No, she's independent, which is fine. I don't care. But when I see a Democrat do that, brother, it makes me wonder why they're doing it. I understand what's being said, but sometimes it makes me wonder if it's because they're truly upset with the party, or they're using talking points to put their name back out there to perhaps get another nomination somewhere else or something. I mean,
Or vote grab.
I'm suspicious.
Well, like you're saying, and I can't. It was like 2 or 3 months ago. There was some chick on one of those, talking point shows, and saying basically, we've got to go undercover. We've got to, we have to be Republicans until we can be Democrats, until we're voted in. We have to be them until we can be us.
That sounds like half the Republican Party now.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's worse when it's coming from AOC types.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope that, if I remember correctly, Tulsi Gabbard was actually a decent politician. Now, I may be wrong, but if my memory serves, she seemed like she was one of the more moderate in the Democratic Party back when she was in there. She must have gotten voted out for somebody else because she was a representative for Hawaii, correct?
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been in office since 21.
Right.
So, and she's actually Samoan. I did a little bit of research. But I don't understand. She's Samoan. She was born in Samoa. But they say she was the first Hindi to serve in Congress or House of Representatives or whatever. And I'm going, well, who's the Hindi in her family? Because I'm looking at her parents' names and nothing's ringing a bell. And I wasn't aware what was Hindi. So you see what I'm saying? I was confused of her religious, I guess,
Right.
that being touted. So, just useless information.
No, it's a little suspect.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Anytime that they're going to be like, oh yes, and she's a good, name a religion. They're not going to put those two things together with Christian. So
no, no.
she could be a good, cannibalistic headhunter, and they'd love her to death as long as she wasn't a Christian.
Right. As long as she was, going after Trump MAGA hat wearing people, she'd be a second coming.
Right.
So I'm sitting here looking at I guess it's something on Twitter from Kanye, and he's talking about how somebody's going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are Jew also. And he says, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. That's him. I didn't know a lot about him. Never have. I haven't followed him. I know he made some appearances with Trump, talked to Trump or whatever. You hear him in the background, kind of like background noise. I know he did the White Lives Matter shirts and whatnot. One thing I will say, like Vanguard said, Kanye marches his own drummer. Doesn't seem to really care one way or the other because he's got the money. He don't have to care.
This is true. He's got fuck you money. So,
and
yeah.
Most people who you got two kinds of people. You got one kind that is always trying to figure out how to get more and are surround themselves with that kind of people to get more and more power. Okay, like a politician, sociopath, whatever you want to call them. Then you got people like him, Trump, a few others who are like, I'm doing it my way. You don't like it? Don't let the door kicking, hitting the ass. And I tend to feel like somebody like him is more genuine because, yeah, he may throw some stuff out there to keep himself relevant or to make waves to get his name out there. I mean, it's kind of the nature of the beast when you're doing stuff like he does. But, he is an entertainer.
Yeah.
But that being said, on the flip side of that, a lot of the things he does potentially could turn people off of his brand or whatever he's trying to do. So he's playing with fire at his own expense and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about him. That's just my 2 cents on the guy.
I mean that's accurate. In my opinion, that's accurate because, I mean, who's gonna stop him? You think he gives a shit? Hell no. Look at how many people he's insulted at like award ceremonies. He don't give a shit.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, if more people had that kind of attitude, like you said, more people in the public eye, like celebrities, different people like that, if they would stop either going full libtard or straddling the fence to whatever's going to get them the best ratings and just be honest,
Well, I mean, there's other artists, but they're not really out there as much. I mean, in the country music world, you got not so much Jason Aldean himself, but his wife.
Oh yeah,
is completely against Biden. I mean, they post stuff all the time with pictures of FJB on it, and I mean, they just don't care. They actually have a clothing line of that you can buy.
Nice. Hey, I just
love capitalism.
Absolutely. I think the one thing, and this kind of goes back to what we've been talking about. A lot of these people, like this generation coming up now, they're talking about, socialism is so bad, or they don't understand the cornerstones of this republic, and the foundations of this republic, why it was established the way it was, and the things has allowed them to have and provide. Their parents provide for them, and their parents provide for them upon generation upon generation. This has been a cornucopia of blessings to the American people. This country has, and become lazy. We've become way too tolerant, and we've become weak. And it's by our own. We've allowed it to happen from within, primarily. But I guess the thing that they don't understand capitalism. They think capitalism is a bad thing, and what they don't understand is capitalism directly impacts everything they do because this generation is materialistic as hell.
Oh yeah, I mean,
They think coming out the gate, they're supposed to have everything.
right.
They're supposed to have a car. They're supposed to have a house. They're supposed to have a job that they want, that they work the hours they want to work, when they want to work. They're supposed to have free care, free this, free that, All that shit directly plays into capitalism. And
Oh yeah.
without capitalism, you wouldn't have any of the things that these idiots take for granted every single day of their life.
Yeah, I mean, but it's yeah, like you're saying, capitalism. uh, it expands growth. It expands ideas. Yeah, I mean, other than expanding bread lines, like in the old Soviet Union and or Venezuela or Chile, or pick a country in South America or Eastern Europe. Yeah, capitalism rocks, man.
Yes, it does. Now, is it perfect?
No,
No.
nothing's perfect.
No, it's not perfect. It has its shortfalls,
Yeah,
but it's the best of what's out there.
true enough.
So, well, on a side note, how many people here truly think that, I guess, Ukraine blew up that bridge, or somebody else did it?
I didn't hear about the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge over in Crimea. The Soviets were using it to haul all their personnel and equipment through Crimea into Ukraine. They took the bridge out.
Interesting.
And it was done with charges, buddy. It wasn't done with just, hey, man, let's get some TNT. No.
Right? Huh? No, okay. I'll check it out.
James, you're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. Builds character. But yeah, there's even a video shows a truck, some kind of truck going down the highway of the bridge. And you see the charge go off directly behind the truck. And at first somebody was trying, the truck didn't, no. Because the way the explosion came from, it comes from kind of under it or behind it.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the level of the roadway. It was something down below. Now, I'm sure that whoever's driving that truck, they had to change the shorts.
Oh, yeah. Pucker factor was probably 100%.
Yeah, it was bad. But, yeah, the bridge got took out. And see, that's another thing that pissed Putin off. Because think about this. The Nord Stream pipeline got sued.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but I don't think Ukraine did that. And to be honest with you, depending on how far a rabbit hole you want to go down with Putin, I believe he would do it to further his own cause. It wouldn't surprise me if he does this shit himself to put on the world stage and make it look like he's not, he's the guy getting screwed, to try and justify what he's going to do to retaliate.
Yeah.
Now, that's a tangent. That's not saying that's necessarily what's going on, but I could see it. I mean, it's all about optics.
It is all about optics. I still think that we did that last one just to, again, back him into a corner. but yeah, you're right. That's another thing. If you have all these NATO countries that uh, are sitting there getting supplied by Russian oil and gas,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep on constantly pissing them off and backing them into a corner, why not cut them off? But as I can't remember if I was talking to you or somebody earlier last week. It's gonna be a cold few winters in Europe. Those people are, they're running with a deficit on, heating and cooling, not cooling, but heating.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it's going to be a tough couple of years for those folks.
Well, I mean, what do they think is going to happen if a ground war pops off? They think all their power and shit's going to cut back on.
No, I mean,
It's going to put them. It's going to literally them in 1938 World War II.
oh yeah. So in fact, I heard a breakdown of how shutting down the majority. Now they say they're fine for heating for this year with oil and gas. But okay, here's the deal: they're having to shut down um, glass manufacturing sites. And somebody said, okay, who cares about glass manufacturing? Glass manufacturing goes into a lot. It's kind of like petroleum products.
Right.
You don't see the again. Glass goes into your electronics. It goes into industrial electronics. Once you shut it down, that plant is screwed because you have to keep it up all the time. Um,
You know
France
who?
shut down two of their nuclear plants, and France is almost all nuclear now. So um, for repairs and such. I said it's gonna be bad, man. With or
Yeah.
without a war in Europe.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you start a ground war in Europe, that risks screwing the infrastructure throughout Europe.
Oh yeah.
And how's that going to bounce? You
Well,
see
it's
what I'm
not.
saying?
Oh yeah. No, I totally agree.
And I don't know.
Like I said,
I
but
mean,
it goes back to what you said earlier. Though we don't need to be there. We don't need
no,
to
we do
be
not.
in this president's proxy war.
Nope.
This is between Europe and let them figure it out.
Yeah, but see, Europe, I think Europe's kind of the same boat with us. I don't think, if I was a betting man, I would say France. I don't know about France. I better back that one up. I'll say the UK, maybe Germany, Italy, Spain. They don't want to be over there.
No.
The only reason they're involved is because it's in their backyard.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I see how they've allowed themselves to become dependent on Russian oil, natural gas, whatever. They didn't do it. Their fucking politicians did it.
Exactly.
So there's where your problem is.
Yeah.
Same
And I
problem we
know.
got.
Oh yeah. And I know Vanguard said it before too. Is the fact that not just in the States, but in Europe and in South America, all these other countries, they've vilified nuclear so much. I mean, if you think about it, from what has happened, oil and gas leaks, and the effect that has on the environment or whatever, nuclear is the way to go. If you're wanting to be basically not have pipelines and stuff like that you have to run your infrastructure. Um, but yeah, they've vilified it so bad that like I said, right now, parts of Germany, they're stocking up on wood. They've been stocking up on wood since the summertime.
Well, do you blame them?
No.
Germans at least said, "Oh hell,"
Yeah.
you know. Um, James makes up a good point. If you remember back when Trump was at the NATO summit, back
He
when he was in
did.
office, remember, he called all this shit out.
He did. He
He
said it
said
was
it's
going to
time
be
for all
horrible.
y'all to be damn.
Yep.
He called out a lot of different things. I remember him pointing out how the U.S. seems to be the one to carry every damn thing. And, it's always U.S. needs to do more. Well, why don't y'all fucking step up the plate and start emptying some shit out of your coffers?
Mm-hmm.
It's your fucking backyard, but you're wanting us to come across the fucking water, just like in World War II, to fix your shit. Now, granted, it may be in our best interest, but at what point? It's like bailing out the fucking auto manufacturers that build a bunch of garbage, and they're too big to fail. We got to spend all our money for next 8 generations to save them. Bail
Yeah,
out the
but
banks.
the thing
Bail out
is
the cars.
going over all these countries and fixing this and fixing that. How has it been in our best interest? Are our prices dropping for supplies?
Nope.
I'm
I'm with you, brother.
Wait, are they sending us free oil? Oh no,
Fuck no.
no. After 20 years of blood and treasure, are we any better for it?
Nope.
oh
No.
no, I got it. They're giving us free storage on all our fucking millions of dollars of weapons.
You're
Yep.
right.
You know what? They're actually working kind of like UL Labs. They're testing shit we leave them to make sure it still works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to see how Ma Deuce does on the back of a camel.
I saw him wrecking a helicopter the other day. That was pretty fun.
Well, when you wear one of those damn big bed sheets and your turban falls over your eyes, you can't. It's hard to do modern avionics.
This is
You
true.
get wrapped around. You get wrapped around the stick. Shit happens. But if you want to be honest, and back when it was going on, I fully supported the Gulf War and all that. But if you think about it, the Gulf War and both Gulf Wars, they were both kind of a proxy war too. I mean, yeah, we were boots on the ground. Don't get me wrong, but in a way, at least with the first one, was that really something we should have been involved in?
The first one or the second one?
Well, let's go to the first one. Let's just go back to when they invaded Kuwait. All right, back in the 90s. So when that happened, if you think about it, that was an opportunity for us to move all this shit, all this hardware we hadn't tested. Think about Halliburton. Think about Blackwater. Think about all these different companies. And remember, Halliburton was the vice president's baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So just think about it oiled the war machine. Okay. Did we really benefit from going over there and doing that? No. Did we get a discount on anything from fucking Kuwait? No. Did we get a discount on anything from Iraq? No. Saudi Arabia? No. But yet we were over there committing American men and women and our hardware and our treasure to save their ass. Who know they go out of their way on a daily basis to remind the world that they have everybody by the short curlies and don't give two shits.
True.
So, again, why were we there? And then the second Gulf War, WMD, again, I supported it. Said, let's go over and get their ass. They did the towers, this, that, and other, whatever. But again, I think some of that, and again, this is me, and this is my opinion. I'm not trying to throw shade on the United States military or anybody else or somebody lost somebody or anything like that. I'm not. My wife's got relatives that lost their lives going to Iraq. They were in that first wave of people went over there when, after the towers fell. Got nothing but respect. The point I'm making is this was an opportunity for the war machine to get even for what they couldn't get done in the first Gulf War.
Yeah, I'm more suspect about the second one because that was a Saudi thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just after seeing how things have progressed through time and how this shit's happening now in Ukraine, I see some similarities in the past of different conflicts that I'm starting to say, what the fuck were we doing there? Now, granted, I don't work for the CIA, NSA, or damn Justice Department, State Department, whoever, whichever fucking alphabet agency is running things. I don't work for them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so, wouldn't it be funny if, a week from now, a month from now, maybe right before, right in mid-November, you had something that pop off over here that was supposedly Ukrainian or Russian, anything to get us involved over there. It'd have to be
Well,
something big, but
I kind
I
of
wouldn't
feel
put it
like
past them.
if something's going to pop off, it's going to pop off before the election.
No, that's what I'm saying, like mid-November,
Well, when
late
is the election?
October.
I'm going to say this month.
Yeah, because you got to get. I mean, you got to be preemptive, right? You got to
Yeah,
get shit
see,
in place beforehand.
right? They're going to want to get everybody whipped into a frenzy. Oh, we can't get a new regime in because they've got to handle this shit. They know what's going on. They'll protect us. Yeah, okay. You believe that bullshit about it because that was the big thing about when 9/11 happened. The argument was you couldn't vote Bush out because he was boots on the ground. You didn't want to bring a new group in to the White House to try and come, basically at halftime try to save the game. You keep the coach in place. Let him finish the plays out and try to win the game. That was the whole point. So it might be their Hail Mary to keep the DNC in charge. Don't put it past them because he's some
That's
crooked
what I'm saying. I
bastards.
wouldn't put it past them.
So, I mean, Democrats and Republicans are both cut from the same cloth. It's just one of them's got a jackass for a emblem, and the other's got a damn elephant.
With no
Right.
fucking ankles.
Yep. So, just saying.
Well, I mean, and y'all probably with me. I have zero faith in the election anyway. So
I have zero faith, but we've got to try. We've got to.
oh, I'm gonna vote. You better
Yeah.
believe that. I'm gonna vote.
Early and often.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I could dust off some of my great grandfather's Confederate, rank insignia, and maybe I can go vote with that.
There
And
you
then
go.
I figured, I'm trying to pick me out a good transgender name. I can go vote as a transgender. Vote as myself. I mean, there's got to be some options out there. Pick something.
Right.
I mean, you could always go as ass eating Amy or something.
Stranger shit has happened. I mean, hey, look, I'm just taking a page out of their playbook.
Mm-hmm.
Make shit up as you go, throw it at the fucking wall until it sticks. Why don't we do the same thing?
Hey, I'm just gonna sit around and wait on my inflation check. And
get your inflation. It's going to be a trip to Zaxby's in a 12-pack.
Love Zaxby's.
That's going to be
So
high
much
on the
money.
hog, brother.
Dang straight.
Oh, damn. He's got your number, brother.
I don't know who that chick is, but
wow,
I mean, absent tatas. Oh man, that's
Hey.
harsh. That's harsh, man.
absent trans, really?
Hey, I'm just saying.
They're struggling
We
with
got to
mine.
think outside the box. Got to think outside the box. I mean, they use every insane, half-baked, cockamamie idea they come up with. They don't care. They don't care how idiotic it is. they'll keep preaching it until somebody starts fucking believing it, and they'll try and make it the truth. So,
Well, if it ever gets posted on the internet, it's there. It's done.
Right.
hey, bro, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
I identify as 5 different voters, so
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Vanguardia, damn.
Wow. He had to reach in there deep to get that one.
Oh, hey, he's working overtime. So, but I mean, it's. I'm with you. I don't have a lot of faith in the voting, but like to just do like I got a good friend who will talk all that shit about voting and this, that, and the other, but he's one of some bitches that gets all his news from Google. And when it comes time, he doesn't vote. He'll tell me he did, but he didn't get his ass up and vote because he don't want to do damn jury duty. I said, so let me get this straight. You want to bitch about everything that's going on, you get your news from fucking Google. I mean, you might as well get the shit from fucking Pravda. And then, you're part of the fucking problem. Oh, our votes don't count. Yeah, they do. It's dumb motherfuckers like you that make them don't count. So what if you goddamn do your civic duty and go to jury duty? I would rather be there for jury duty and do my civic duty and possibly either make sure somebody's ass goes to the fucking slammer or somebody gets off something they shouldn't be. I mean, I want to be there. I'm probably one of those few people who actually likes jury duty. But that seems like a fair trade-off. Yeah. It's not like you have to go every other week.
Badge guard.
I've never been on jury duty. My town has no jury court.
Well, I guess I live too close to the damn city. My ass keeps getting called up, but times. And I was a foreman on one of them.
Uh-oh.
So, and I've been on ranging from shootings to domestic violence. So, I've had some spicy ones.
You'll never be on any marijuana charges anymore, so that's all gone.
Yeah, I saw your president was wanting to. Did he grant him Clement? Did he pardon him?
No, fuck.
Everyone needs to vote.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't put a lot of damn faith in him doing anything right now because he can't get his pants on right.
Yes, it's true. Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Oh, zipper crack.
That would be a good T-shirt.
I mean, didn't they? Maybe it seems like I remember back in the day, and this was probably before some folks' time here. Back in the day, there used to be some pants made for women that had a zipper that went the whole crotch. Like, pants were literally two pieces, and you zipped them together. Oh. Have y'all ever seen those?
No.
I mean, I guess they were the 70s version of hoochie pants. I don't know. But that's what I keep thinking of when this dumbass has got his pants on backwards. I keep thinking of those. I'm going, what the fuck?
Maybe he was a New Kids on the Block fan. I don't know.
Or his transportation secretary traded pants with him. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
The whole booty gig.
He's probably still upset because, he couldn't get funding for the monkeypox,
right.
After he caught it.
Well, I had the cure for that. Mentioned it several times on the show.
Mm-hmm. Don't put shit where it don't belong.
And it cost $0.
This is true. Very true.
Crisscross.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's who I was trying to think about.
Jump.
I don't know why I said New Kids on the Block. I can't keep up with all these boy bands.
Wasn't Crisscross one of them dudes that had the eraser hair? Oh,
That
I
was
think of
kid.
another group.
That was Kid and Play, man.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Crisscross was the two little kids. They make
Yeah,
you
you're
jump.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
they
You're right.
wore like the damn Jenko pants backwards and
Yeah.
shit.
They're all
Yeah.
beta males, so same thing.
Beta male.
Oh, damn.
We've all heard the crisscross music.
Oh,
Couldn't help it if you ever went to a damn skating rink, that shit was coming on.
Mm.
yep.
Saxman knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Crisscross. Wow.
Make you jump.
See?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can just see Saxman with some big ass pants on and like a fucking
Oh,
tie-dye
yeah.
shirt
Some hammer pants, man.
and a goddamn fuzzy navel rolling around. Rolling around on some roller skates.
No, not the hammer pants, man. Those would be those 1970. Those shorts where your balls kind of like dangle out of the sides. They're so tight.
Oh, that's. Oh.
That's the early age biker shorts, man.
That's dangle ball shorts.
Oh,
Cyclist shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts.
that's wrong, dude. Why'd you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
put that kind of image out there? Ugh.
Yeah. James Wright doing it to Ace of Base too. I saw the sign.
With a 4-pack of fuzzy nails.
Parts, oh hell.
That and Zima? Oh.
Dude. Zima was the precursor for White Claw. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh no, you're right. It's Bartles and James, Zima, and then White Claw is like the retarded kid.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh man, fucking Zima.
Oh jeez.
Well, see, now they don't even call wine coolers. They call them Seagrams now, right? Or something like that.
Well, you had Bartles and James, and you had Seagrams. I mean, it's all just malt liquor. That's all it is. Mountain Dew hard soda. Doesn't sound bad.
I'm trying to pull up the 80s bottled drinks.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, oh man, there's the wine coolers right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember the two old guys, Bartles and James?
Yeah, don't be knocking Bartles and James. We used to be able to get the big cutouts of them out of the liquor store.
Yeah.
That's it,
And
man.
you had Seagrams.
Yeah, you had Seagrams. You had oh wait, there was another one. Wasn't Seagrams.
Was it Hooch?
No. This was another major brand that did them. Because I remember, funny story. I remember we were at a wedding for one of our kids, and it was an open bar. My wife quit. They ran out of them for my wife. And I can't remember what they were called. It was some kind of wine cooler, though. They were clear. That's all I remember.
Wasn't Zima?
No. Wasn't that shit. This was a bottle kind of like Bartles and James.
Yeah.
Smirnoff. That might have been it. I think it was Smirnoff. Maybe. Not positive, but that might have been it. But yeah, she wiped them out. They ran out. She was feeling no pain, brother.
All right.
Yeah, it was Smirnoff.
It's 12 ounces of malt liquor. It'll get you.
Because all these came out at the same time, which was Boone's Farm, Smirnoff, and wine coolers.
Oh man, I can remember though the days of Mad Dog 2020, right after high school.
Oh, dude.
Class. And yeah, Boone, Strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wine cooler. Premium peach. Fuzzy navel.
Fuzzy navel. Yeah. With a half shirt, sparkly pants.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disturbing, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Zima. Ah, shit, you can't see it.
I can kind of see it.
Zima.
Oh yeah, I
Oof.
remember Zima. I'm telling you, it's the precursor to White Claw. It was for
Yeah.
fucktards then. It's for fucktards now.
Right. That's
Bruh, I've
good.
seen some people drink White Claw.
White
Soya,
Claw.
you know who I'm talking about.
White Claw is it's just like the special kid that Bartles and James and Zima had. You know.
White
Mad
Claw.
Dog
Boy.
2020 come in 4 different flavors.
Dang straight.
Hey, dude, do you remember the beer King Cobra?
Oh yeah. King
That was
Cobra,
right there, buddy.
Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull,
Came in a
the
can.
Big Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You remember?
Yep.
Y'all don't live far from me, so you may remember this malt liquor. It was it Silver Thunder?
Yeah.
On.
I,
It was right
I
next
think
to
I do remember that.
Colt 45. You couldn't miss me. It was like fucking a foot tall and about that big around.
Yep. Yep.
Silver Thunder.
Yep.
73 cents. You can get everybody in the neighborhood fucked up.
Man, I used to work at a convenience store years ago, man, and all the hood rat because it was in the hood. I mean, I was carrying a 9 on my back. That's how bad it was. And you can watch hood rats file in. They go to the back and they give them either one of them big ass Colt 45s that look like they had its own zip code, or one of them ginormous bottles of Schlitz. They'd send the kids up with the remember the old food stamps that looked like Monopoly money?
Yep.
Send them up with that, and they tell them to either go buy a Little Debbie snack cake for 25 cents, get them cheap ass Frito-Lay chips for 25 cents, and break that damn $5 or $10 damn food stamp. And they keep buying little shit with them until they had enough to buy lottery tickets and change, because you gave them back cash. Every time they broke a dollar, you gave them change.
I remember that.
You could always spot the same ones. They'd hit you every night. They done gone somewhere and cashed in, gotten them some more Monopoly money. They were in there cashing out for their lottery tickets and Flaming Hot Cheetos and Schlitz malt liquor and Red Hot Links. Remember those?
Oh,
They get them damn things too, boy. Hey, don't be knocking them till you try them now. They got a place. I just can't eat them all the time. But they get a damn thing in Red Hot Links and Flaming Hot Cheetos for baby kids, and they get them a damn big ass bottle of Schlitz and 4 or 5 scratchers, and it's like Christmas for them.
man. I think back to when I was a wee lad. They had them big ass jars of fucking pickled eggs and pig feet.
Pig feet.
All that shit. And there was no fucking tongs, man. People just reached in that sumbitch.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Same thing with like pickles and all that shit. You just reach over and grab one, pay for it.
Man. Fucking COVID nightmare.
Well, back then, we didn't have a bunch of beta males running around, had to have their safe spaces and lattes.
Just
shrugged that shit off, kept moving. I mean, think about this. Everybody here can relate to this. 20 years ago, dude, he's bringing back some memories of all that shit.
Old English.
20 years ago, if you got the flu or you got whatever sniffles, where the fuck you got, or whatever strain was going around, think twice about it. So, oh, fuck it. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
And now, between the monkeypox and COVID and, whatever the hell else they bake up over in damn wherever the hell they're Wuhan or whichever damn place are making shit up.
Sacramento.
I mean, yeah, there you go. I'm just saying, you can see how our society's kind of gone backwards. And it's full of fucking beta males. Oh, what are we doing? The sky's falling. We might get the sniffles. And it's like, don't get me wrong. I understand that Oh, chickaroonies. That's some good shit right there. Um, but the point I'm making is we would pick ourselves up. It didn't phase us. It's okay. So there's a flu outbreak. You catch it, get over it, keep at it. It's not the end of the world. And it's like everybody now is kind of, yes, I see a moose. I'm ignoring you. But everybody now, it's like all these fucking beta males, man. It's like they're shitting themselves because, they might get monkeypox or,
Literally,
COVID 92.6, whatever,
literally, they're shitting themselves and everybody else.
and blaming Orange Man. So, I mean, it's just, you can tell that our society has become a bunch of fucktards when dumb shit scares them. I understand there's, people do die from it, but people die from everything.
Well,
You
there's
know?
been zero deaths in 3 years from the flu.
Well, that's because the flu went away.
Yeah, flu went away during the pandemic.
Yeah, because COVID just came in and said, hey, you need to take a back seat. We handling shit now.
Yeah, fuck you, pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Yep. That's it. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, think about it. Every year you used to hear about, there's a strain of the flu and the vaccine's only working for 20% about immunity. And boy, when COVID hit, you didn't know there wasn't no other damn disease out there. You couldn't get AIDS, you couldn't get damn flu, you couldn't get pox, you couldn't get damn sniffles, chicken pox, whatever. None of that shit existed. COVID just kicked all its ass and said, all you motherfuckers taking the back seat.
Well, what's crazy though is Sudafed doesn't treat COVID, but the sales never plummeted. Think about it. Let it sink in. Let it sink in.
Now, what did you just say? I want to make sure I heard it correctly.
So Sudafed will not treat COVID, but their sales never plummeted. He's like, well, hold on now. What? Everybody in the chat, what does Sudafed use to make?
Meth.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, the fuckers got laid off. They had to pay their bills somehow, man.
It's true, man.
Hey, just saying.
Yep. Good old meth.
Moose knows what I'm talking about.
It's a hell of a drug.
Damn, everybody caught. You're innocent. You're pure hearted, man.
No, I understood it. I want to make sure I heard what you said.
Yeah.
No, you're right about meth. I get it. I'm not, I've been bitching about that meth ever since you couldn't buy the shit you couldn't buy the Sudafed and everything over the counter, and they had to put it behind the counter because everybody's, they use it to make meth.
Yeah,
well, I'm not here to make meth. I'm here to get some fucking medicine because I feel like shit.
And you got to buy a lot of Sudafed to make.
What used to trip me out is they'd put the fucking glass up right with the locks on it. You just reach around the motherfucker and get what you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what meth is the gateway drug to?
Monkeypox?
More meth.
More meth.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
It's seen some meth labs that would rival any oil company.
Hey, meth's pretty popular in some places.
Hey, what's up? Trains go by. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Slacker. All right, guys. Man, we've been at it an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, we had a good time tonight.
Yeah.
We dropped some truth. I don't think we're gonna get flagged for anything, but who knows?
I put my pants on.
Did you put them on right? There's a question.
Nope, I put my pants on.
Fuck.
You got to know something's fucking bad when you got to reach backwards to put your hands in your pockets.
Right. Why are my arms broken like this? Corn pop.
Shh.
Creepy old.
All right, Saxman, hit us with some knowledge, buddy.
Oh Lord. Holy cats.
Yep, on the spot.
Yeah, it was. Man. Well, I would say, hold on. Stay strapped. Don't get clapped. Keep your lips off of the hind end or whatever. And let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
I thought he was going to rhyme that all the way out. I had high hopes.
I should have.
Oh, damn. I wasn't sure where that was headed.
Dr. Seuss it.
Well, I had the end of it. You said stay strapped, don't get clapped,
Keep your
That's
lips
it.
off. Yeah.
crap.
There you go.
Keep your lips off crap. There you go. I'm going to write a fucking country song.
Keep your head on a swivel. Never know when your pants are going to be on backwards.
This is there you go.
Good point, Jack and Jim. That's there you go. She said it all right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering how long he's got to go before he's got to take a piss. Has he got a damn bag on or what?
Right.
Diaper.
You already had the
Fucking
answer to that.
Little puppy pad stuff down the front.
I wonder what the title is for whoever it is that has to change his shitty diaper every day.
Shitty diaper changer. I don't know.
And I wonder if they have pink hair and a nose ring.
Probably.
Hmm.
Camera.
Extra powder, baby.
Well, you know that his wife ain't doing it.
Dr. Jill. No.
Let's sprinkle some gold wine on there. My fibromyalgia's acting up.
That's right. Fibromyalgia.
Oh, damn.
All right, TSU.
All right. Now that I've semi-composed myself, like we said, this whole situation that's going on in Europe, it's serious. I'm not saying the sky's falling or anything like that, but just pay attention. Know what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on nationally and locally. Just never know. Anything can pop off anytime. You need to be paying attention. Keep you and your family safe. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to add. Everybody's already, I've already beat the drum for them. They know what to do.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, these guys are right. Y'all stay vigilant. Be ready. Keep an eye on this nuclear situation. That would be completely catastrophic to the nation as one fatal blow. I mean, it's crazy. I want to tell y'all, I will be voting. Y'all know what my vote is. They'll know what my vote is. It'll be easy to tell.
Blue.
Flags flying when I'm rolling up. Well, I know what vote I will put on the ballot. I won't know who I'm voting for, actually, but I know who I'm going to put on the ballot. But anyway, y'all get out there and vote. I know I don't trust it, but we got to try, right? You got to try. So y'all do some research. I don't know if y'all get all these text messages from this bullshit numbers and everything like I do. Talking about vote for this person, do this, do that, campaign, blah, blah, blah. I pay them no attention. I research who I'm going to vote for. I do not click them just because they're one party. Don't do that. You never know. You never know. But yeah, other than that, y'all stay safe. We'll see y'all Thursday. If y'all got any ideas for topics for Thursday, shoot them to me. By all means, post them in the comments after the video closes. Send me an email. It's floating by right there. Either way, and we'll talk about it. If any of y'all want to come on Thursday, let me know that as well. I mean, you can wait until the live chat fires up and just say, hey, I want to join. I'll shoot you the link. No problem. But other than that, y'all stay safe. Y'all take care. See y'all.
Night, everybody.
Night.